Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Mark Causey here from Black Cat Comics in Rockin' Milpitas. Every Wednesday is New Comic Day, and I like to give you some great reasons to get down to your local comic shop and pick up something fun to read. It's not a huge week, but I'm really excited about a lot of the cool stuff coming out. Going to start with the Marvel guys this week. Avengers 21 and New Avengers 11, both by Jonathan Hickman. New Avengers being one of my favorite books right now. That's your Illuminati Avengers book. Those two and Avengers Assemble are your Infinity books of the week. Infinity's been super awesome. You're all into that. Good time to be an Avengers fan like I am. A plus X13. Can read more about this in our newsletter this week. It's been a favorite of mine for ever since the beginning. They've been one-shots and self-contained. This one starts a continuing storyline, Captain America and Cyclops. Uncanny XMen is your Battle of the Atom book this week. That book doesn't need any pushing. You're already reading all new X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, great stuff. Hunger number 4 wraps up your Hunger stuff. This will feed into the Cataclysm stuff that you may or may not know about. Superior Spider-Man, one of the hottest books in comics right now. Spider-Man 2099 in that one. That one's been really cool. And speaking of which, this is Indestructible Hulk Special number 1. You might have caught the all-new X-Men special a few weeks ago. If you haven't, grab that one. Then grab this one. If you're following Superior Spider-Man, you're going to want to know what goes on in that. The cover has Dr. Octopus, if that's a little teaser. Guardians of the Galaxy by Brian Michael Bendis. This one is going to be your next big Marvel movie. This has Angela. This is co-written by Neil Gaiman. Great book there. Love talking about Fantastic Four. Matt Fraction. You love Matt Fraction. I love Fantastic Four. Everybody should have an FF book on their list. And Hawkeye, also by Matt Fraction. This book's been off the radar for a little while, but now it's back. Red hot. One of the best books Marvel does. Great week for the DC guys, as always. Always a big week for this guy. This is Batman. Batman and Two-Face. That's your Batman and Robin book. Batman Superman number 4 wraps up the first storyline of that book. Batwoman is a book we've been talking about from the beginning. The art in this book is always awesome. This is part 1 of a new story arc, so it's a great time to jump in on that. Batman 66 with your especially cool Adam West Batman. Batman Beyond, which has been really cool. And Legends of the Dark Knight. Kind of wraps up all your Bat stuff. Oh wait, no it doesn't. Check out this guy. This is The Joker, Death of the Family. This is a big old huge hardcover that has the whole story in one super awesome book. This is a must-have for Bat fans, for DC fans, for comic fans in general. That book is super awesome, especially for Halloween. Forever Evil is the biggest thing going on with DC right now. This is Justice League of America. That continues all of that. Rogue's Rebellion and Trinity of Sin Pandora are your Forever Evil books this week. Trinity of Sin might be flying under your radar. It's a really cool book. You should be checking that out. New Guardians continues the Lights Out stuff that's also been super popular and red hot. Grab Green Lantern 24 and last week's Core 24. New Guardians 24 is part 3. Supergirl. This book sells like crazy. If you're one of the 3 people not reading Supergirl, you're really missing out. Science fiction excitement. Read more about that in our newsletter as well. Wonder Woman starts a new story arc. Brian Azzarello's done a great job on this title. If you haven't been reading Wonder Woman, check that out. Birds of Prey, Red Hood, and Animal Man wrap up your new 52 stuff. Some of these books we haven't seen in a couple of months because of all that villain stuff. Animal Man is a really awesome book. You should be checking that out. Fables, the best book Vertigo has right now. Fables out this week. You all love Fables. You're probably reading the trade paperbacks. Get into those singles because they're super awesome. Great week for my man Mike Mignola. This is BPRD Hell on Earth 112. And this is Baltimore the Infernal Train number 2. Grab number 1 if you missed out. Baltimore is really cool. Not Hellboy related, but creepy and kooky, mysteriously spooky. Great week for the Image guys. Invincible by your Walking Dead Guy Kirkman. Why aren't you reading Invincible? It's one of the best superhero books out there. Morning Glories has been really big. Nowhere Men is back. It's taken just a slight hiatus. This is number 6. You've probably been waiting on that one. And Thief of Thieves is really big for you, Image guys. New issue there too. Always great times for the indie guys. I don't talk enough about guys like Dynamite and Boom Studios and IDW and Valiant and all these guys. So I'm trying to make a little more effort. This is Shadow. That's my Dynamite book. There's a couple shadow books this week. This is X-Files. I love the X-Files. IDW does a great job with that. That's season 10, issue 4. And XO Manowar is my Valiant book. All this Valiant stuff is just as good as it was back in the day. Make sure you've got a Valiant book on your list. Did I leave out Boom Studios? No, because what Boom Studios does best is kids' books. This is Regular Show. I love Regular Show, and so does my mom. I love Adventure Time. You love Adventure Time. Simpsons comics. You know I love Simpsons. You know I love everything from Bongo Comics. Treehouse of Horror was just a couple weeks ago. That's always awesome. But this is the best all ages book on the stands. This is the best book Bongo does. This is one of the best books anyone does. This is Sergio Aragones Funnies. Pick up every issue of this book. It's insightful. It's hilarious. It's brilliant. It's everything you want in entertainment. Not to be oversold. All kinds of great stuff, so check those shipping lists, get down to your local comic shop, pick up something super awesome. Want to mention our spooktacular Halloween extravaganza is a week from Friday, so get your costume ready, get your scary story ready, get down here and have some tricks, have some treats. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Don't miss out. We always have a great time at our Halloween party. Don't miss it. That's all I got for you for this week. You can watch this video on YouTube. We have our own cool YouTube channel that you can subscribe to now. You can watch this video from our newsletter on Facebook or in your email. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out at blackcatcomics.biz, where you can update your website or update your subscription list, or get on down here to Rock and Milpitas because our shop's awesome. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.